Hi, and welcome to the classes of Vedic astrology. So, we are in the middle of a course where I am teaching on various aspects and on various concepts and on various techniques of Vedic astrology. All right, and today we will be learning about a very important topic, that is Neech Bhang Raj Yoga. And also, before you proceed watching today's video, or if you have just tuned into my particular channel and you have just started to watch our Vedic astrology course from today's video, I will suggest and I will recommend you, strongly recommend and strongly suggest you to watch my videos from class 1, then come to class 2, then class 3, and so on and so forth, so that you will be able to understand perfectly whatever I am telling you in this particular video or in any of the upcoming videos. If you have not understood, if you have not seen at all my previous videos, whatever I will be telling you in this particular video, you will not be able to completely understand it. So it is very essential for you to learn my previous classes, all right, from class 1. Watch my classes again and again, whether it is class 1, class 2, class 3, etc., etc. Watch it again and again, practice it till you become very proficient in that particular topic of that particular class, and then you proceed forward, so that you will be a very sound practitioner of Vedic astrology, and also you will be able to completely understand whatever I will be telling you in this video. All right, so let's proceed in this particular topic of Neech Bhang Raj Yoga. So what is a Neech Bhang? First of all, let's understand this particular phrase. So Neech Bhang is a Hindi phrase, all right. Neech means debilitated and Bhang means cancellation. So if in a whatever in English way of, or if I want to translate the same in English, it will be cancellation of debilitation, which forms a very auspicious, highly auspicious yoga that is termed as Raj Yoga. But the correct way of saying it is Neech Bhang Raj Yoga itself, all right. Some Vedic astrologer or some practitioners of Vedic astrology, they use the phrase cancellation of debilitation. That is absolutely correct, but the perfect terminology of this particular concept is Neech Bhang Raj Yoga. So now, if you have watched my earlier videos, I had discussed in detail, that is in which particular Rashi, which particular planet is debilitated. And debilitation simply means a planet will give inauspicious effects, bad effects during their dashas, Mahadasha, Antardasha. Even during their other dashas also, there is Pratyantar Dasha, there is Sukshma Dasha, and there is Pran Dasha. So the main dashas are two dashas itself, that is Mahadasha and Antardasha, all right, because these two dashas, gets carried forward for a long period, and Pratyantar Dasha is somewhat small, and Sukshma Dasha and Pran Dasha are even smaller. So in Vedic astrology, we only pay more importance to Mahadasha and Antardasha. And to calculate the finer details, then we have to look at the other three dashas: Pratyantar Dasha, Sukshma Dasha, and Pran Dasha. So coming back to the topic, a debilitated planet gives very bad effects, inauspicious effects during its Mahadasha and Antardasha, all right. And I have clearly discussed in detail about what are the various planets which are getting debilitated and in which particular sign they are getting debilitated. All right. So please watch that particular video. It's a must before you proceed to understand what is that Neech Bhang Raj Yoga. So even a Yoga Karaka planet for a particular Lagna chart will become Maraka if that Yoga Karaka planet becomes a debilitated planet for that Lagna chart. All right. And a Maraka planet, if it gets debilitated, then obviously that Maraka planet was anyway supposed to give inauspicious results. Now being debilitated, chances and the probability of it giving more inauspicious results are quite high. And the only way, so what is a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga? The only way a debilitated planet will give auspicious results in a horoscope, not even just auspicious, highly auspicious results in a particular horoscope, in a particular Lagna chart, is when that debilitation is getting of that particular planet gets cancelled. There is a Neech Bhang. And whenever there is a Neech Bhang, a Raj Yoga is formed. Why it is a Raj Yoga? It is a Raj Yoga because it is a highly auspicious yoga. A person who is having this yoga is seen to have, experienced a lot of success in their life, right? Their life gets turned upside down whenever such Raj Yogas get activated. That is during their Dasha and Antar Dasha. Right, for a particular period of time, that particular individual's life will get completely changed, right? That is towards the positive, towards the better. A lot of opportunities will come towards that individual, and that individual will also capitalize those opportunities, will make the best use of those opportunities, and there will be an excellent advancement, whether it is their professional life or their personal life. All right. And they are also able to retain such advancement, right? Until and unless there are some bad yogas forming, and that's okay. We will talk about those things later. But it is a definite fact that a person who has a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga in their horoscope, they have excellent chances to succeed fabulously in their career, right? All their conditions, that is the conditions that are surrounding them, will be towards their favor. Opportunities will come knocking at their door. So this is why we say it's a Raj Yoga, right? The individual will it doesn't necessarily he or she needs to struggle or do a lot of hard work. He needs to drag himself or herself. No, when a Raj Yoga is forming, things comes very optimistically to them, right? It comes at their doorstep and they understand those opportunities, right? Conditions gets completely, towards their favor, and everything seems wonderful when such Raj Yogas gets activated. All right. So overall, that individual enjoys a very great time period when that Raj Yoga is working, right? And obviously in that Raj Yoga itself, that individual definitely does hard work. That individual will love to do hard work because that individual will understand in whatever pursuits he or she is putting their efforts, it is reaping benefits. All right, it is materializing. Their efforts are materializing. Whatever inputs they are getting, their outputs, they are tremendously satisfied with their outputs. All right. So this in itself empowers an individual to perform even more hard work, to even put even more efforts, right? So this is why such Raj Yogas are known to be tremendously auspicious by nature. Now let's understand how a Raj Yoga, a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga forms. So you can pause the video and you can draw an Aries Lagna chart. All right, means the first house is ruled by Aries, Mars. So in that Aries Lagna, you can mention that Sun is placed in the 7th house. Now you understand this, all right? It's very important that you will be able to know this for sure if you have watched my previous classes. So Sun getting placed in the 7th house of Aries Lagna will get debilitated. Why? Because the 7th house is ruled by Libra, all right? And Sun gets debilitated in Libra. So here Sun is getting debilitated in the 7th house of the Aries Lagna horoscope chart. So see, even Sun is a lord of a Trikona house, the 5th house. So Sun is a very Yoga Karaka planet for an Aries Lagna. But because of its placement, because of Sun getting debilitated, so Sun will be a Maraka planet for this particular Lagna chart, all right? So Sun is supposed to give inauspicious results during its Dasha and Antardasha. The good effects that was supposed to come from the 5th house, Sun will create an obstruction towards it, right? So whatever great things that was supposed to happen from the 5th house, there will be a hindrance, there will be a struggle to achieve all those things because Sun is a Maraka planet. All right. So let's understand Sun. So when Sun is a Maraka placed in the 7th house, Sun will also create some problem in the 7th house also related to marriage, spouse, partnership, daily wages, business. Sun will also, whatever drishti that Sun is giving in this particular horoscope, Sun, that although all those houses will also get negatively affected because Sun will be giving a Maraka drishti, a debilitated drishti. So in which situation, in which conditions, the same Sun placed in the 7th house of our Aries Lagna will give highly auspicious results. The condition is when Sun will have its Neech Bhang, when there will be a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga for Sun. So let's understand in which conditions there is or there will be a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga. So understand this very, very, very properly, all right? If the Lord of the 7th house, where the debilitated planet Sun is placed, if the Lord of the 7th house is placed along with Sun, is situated with Sun, then there will be a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga for Sun. Means here, if in the 7th house Venus is placed, because the Lord of the 7th house here in this Aries Lagna is Venus. So if Venus is placed with Sun, there will be a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga for Sun. Sun will give highly auspicious results in this case. Second condition. If the Lord of the 7th house here in this Aries Lagna is placed in the 1st house, means in the 1st house Venus is placed and Venus is giving its 7th drishti to Sun. So in this situation also, when the Lord of the 7th house, where the debilitated planet Sun is placed, that Lord of the 7th house is placed in the 1st house and using its 7th drishti, it is aspecting Sun. In this case also, in this situation also, in this condition also, there will be a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga for Sun. The third condition is the planet that is exalted in Libra. That is, which planet is exalted in Libra? It is Saturn, all right? I had discussed about this, all the concepts of exalted and of exaltation and debilitation in detail in my previous classes. So if Saturn is placed with Sun in the 7th house, then also there will be a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga for Sun. Sun in that aspect also, in that situation also will give excellent results during its Dasha and Antardasha because there is a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga. All right. So these are the three conditions where there will be a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga for Sun. The first condition is if the Lord of the 7th house is placed here in the 7th house itself along with Sun, which is debilitated, then Sun will have a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga. If the Lord of the 7th house, where Sun, debilitated Sun, is placed, that Lord of the 7th house is placed in the 1st house, and from the 1st house, that particular planet is giving its drishti to Sun. That is, in this case, the 7th drishti. Venus is giving a 7th drishti to Sun. So there will be a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga for Sun. The third situation or the third condition is, if the exalted planet for Libra is sitting with Sun, because Sun is debilitated in Libra, and the same planet which is exalted in Libra, that is Saturn, is sitting with Sun, then there will be a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga for Sun. So in all of these three conditions, Sun will have a Raj Yoga and will give very, very good results during its dashas. Now I need to also state some other things. Many astrologers, many Vedic astrologers, many practitioners of Vedic astrology, they also iterates, they also talks about some other conditions where there can be a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga. But these three are the most important conditions for a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga to happen. Only when either of these three conditions are happening or is occurring, then only a proper Neech Bhang Raj Yoga will form, and that debilitated planet will give very good results, will give results like a Raj Yoga. So either of these three conditions needs to be fulfilled, not any other conditions what many other astrologers might be talking about. These three are the main condition or clauses for a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga to form, either of these three conditions. Now let's look at one more example so that you will be even more concrete with this particular learning and with this particular understanding. Now suppose Mars in the same Aries Lagna is placed in the 4th house. Now you will understand that Mars, when it is placed in Cancer, gets debilitated. So here the Lagnesh, that is Aries Lagna, the Lagnesh is Mars itself. So Mars itself is getting debilitated. The Lagnesh itself is getting debilitated. That is a very, very bad sign, right? When a Lagnesh gets debilitated, or when a Lagnesh is situated in bad houses, 6th, 8th and 12th, right? Then there are a lot of physical problems, health problems seen in that individuals, and that individuals are frequently stressed because of frequent health problems. All right. So here the Lagnesh is getting debilitated, means the Lagnesh will not give auspicious results. In turn, the Lagnesh will become Maraka because Mars is getting debilitated in Cancer, and thus Mars will give inauspicious results during its Dasha and Antardasha also. Despite making the overall horoscope also weak, because when a Lagnesh itself gets weak or gets placed in bad houses, the entire horoscope, the entire Lagna chart of that particular individual gets weak. It is very important that the Lagnesh is very, very strong, all right, or at least is strong enough. Now, in which situation here Mars will give excellent results, means there will be a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga for this Neech Mars, debilitated Mars, all right. So if you have understood my previous example very, very accurately and very perfectly, now you yourself will be able to understand in which situation Mars will have a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga. So you can repeat along with me. If the Lord of the 4th house, that is here Moon, is situated or is placed along with Mars, Mars will have a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga. If Moon is placed in the 10th house of this Aries Lagna chart, and Moon is aspecting Mars with its 7th drishti, then also Mars will have a Neech Bhang Raj Yoga. And the third condition is, if the planet that is exalted in moon, so which planet is exalted in moon? It is Jupiter. So if Mars is situated or is placed along with Jupiter, means if Jupiter is also sitting in the fourth house along with Mars, then also there will be a cancellation of debilitation for Mars. There will be a Neech, Bhang, Raj Yoga for Mars. So in either of these three conditions, there will be a Neech, Bhang, Raj Yoga for Mars. And Mars will give very, very auspicious results during its Mahadasha and Antardasha. So I hope you have understood about the three conditions which is required for a debilitated planet to form a Neech, Bhang, Raj Yoga. And all of these three conditions are absolutely universal. Means in each and everywhere, in each and every situation, for a particular planet, debilitated planet, to form a Neech, Bhang, Raj Yoga, either of these three conditions needs to be fulfilled or satisfied. So I hope you have now understood about the concept, about the learning of Neech, Bhang, Raj Yoga. Practice, watch my today's video again and again, practice it with different planets getting debilitated in different signs, and practice it how those debilitated planets will form Neech, Bhang, Raj Yoga, how those debilitated planets' debilitation will get cancelled. Practice it. The more you practice, the better you will get at grasping such concepts, right? So whenever a Lagna chart will open in front of you, by looking at it, you will know that this particular planet is forming a Neech, Bhang, Raj Yoga. So that accuracy you will have, but that you can only achieve when you watch my videos, my classes again and again, and not only watch it, practice it, so that you will become a very, very great practitioner of Vedic astrology. All right. So this is what I wanted to convey. This is what I wanted to teach in this particular class. The concept of Neech, Bhang, Raj Yoga. The correct concept. What are the accurate conditions? What are the correct conditions where this Neech, Bhang, Raj Yoga properly forms and properly works? All right. So before you switch off, before you log out, before you sign out, in whatever way you say, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, like my video, share my video, like all of my videos, please share all of my videos, because this humble gesture of yours will enable me to spread this accurate, this very proper knowledge that I am sharing about Vedic astrology to a lot of people. And I am sure that there are a lot of people out there who wants to learn about Vedic astrology. And I want all of you to understand that this particular YouTube channel, Living Virtuously YouTube channel, provides you with that opportunity of learning Vedic astrology, the correct and the accurate Vedic astrology in detail. Completely you will be able to understand. I will give my entire honest and dedicated efforts in making you understand in a very proper way, in a very accurate way, in a very educated way about this beautiful knowledge of Vedic astrology. All right. I'll see you in the next class. Take care. Be happy.